Team GB athlete Holly Bradshaw was in floods of tears after quite literally crashing out of the Paris 2024 Olympics. Bradshaw, competing at her final Olympic Games, failed to clear 4.40 m after 3 attempts, bowing out of the women's pole vault at the Stade de France. The 32-year-old cleared 4.85 m to claim bronze at Tokyo 2020 but could not get anywhere near that height in Paris. One of her attempts went badly wrong and she was sent flying by the pole, almost crashing into a cameraman positioned on the side of the runway. When another camera picked Bradshaw up, she was getting to her feet from the grass inside the Olympic running track and brushing herself down. Bradshaw initially looked relatively calm but then burst into tears as the reality of struggling at her final Olympics sunk in. She slumped to her knees beside the pole vault runway and was consoled by fellow Team GB pole vaulter Molly Cautery, who entered the competition at 4.55 m. Molly should qualify, as at the moment she's the best in the world, former GB 400 m runner Catherine Mary said on BBC Radio 5 Live. It's a real passing of the pole in British pole vaulting, as the Olympic bronze medalist Holly Bradshaw has sadly left the competition with 3 failures. It's a real changing of the guard. Bradshaw is in floods of tears having been eliminated. She is being consoled by Cautery. Unfortunately, there was more pole vault misery for Team GB as Cautery, 24, also crashed out of the event after failing to make 4.55 m at 3 attempts. Cautery came into the Games having won the world indoor title and setting a British record earlier this year but failed to reproduce that form in Paris. On Cautery's exit, Mary added, "Molly Cautery has exited the Olympic Games. She has had 3 failures at her opening height and she took the bar down. She is thanking the crowd, but her head is in her hands. One of the big medal hopes is out. Nobody is going to believe this. This is the biggest shock in the track and field of this Olympics.